taking the plunge into real estate, Hello everyone, I am Bob, and in this real estate series that I'm doing, I am teaching you guys how to actually make it in real estate as a young person. Yes, it's hard to do. And you know what? In this industry, having a few gray hairs is actually so credible to where you can pretty much put it on your resume. That's just the climate that I'm seeing personally. And so being someone who is far, far away from their silver-haired ears, it can be really difficult. I mean, look, you're trying to pitch large properties, usually the biggest investments people will ever make in their lives. You think they want to entrust it to someone who is half or even a third their age? You can kind of start seeing their issue with it. But you know what? It doesn't have to be that way, and I'm a believer that we can be just as good as anyone else if we work hard and we work smart and we actually learn our craft. So in this one, I'm going to be talking about how you can actually differentiate yourself from any other agent. How can you actually make yourself look better than the other guys? Well, there's a few ways. One, there's the way everyone knows. Get accreditations. You can get a CPM, Certified Property Manager. You can get a CCIM. That's a big one for investors. You can get your broker's license instead of just being an agent. You can get a degree from a college. You can get, you know what? Those are usually the best ones to get. Everything else is sometimes dicey. Those ones usually work, especially in the commercial realm. If you're going residential, perhaps a GRM would be good. So accreditations, that's one thing. But you know the main thing I did to differentiate myself? I did all the accreditations. But the main thing I would say that really gave me an edge was I actually became a homeowner and I actually became an investor. And by doing those things, you not only have to talk like you understand real estate and going through the transaction, you're actually going through it. And you understand what it is to be a homeowner, and you understand what it is to be a real estate investor. That is so much different. I worked in this industry for over 8 years before I actually started buying things for myself. And let me tell you, I know 3-4 times more than I did then and then what I do now. And I had a lot of accreditations. I was a real estate agent for 3 years. I got my broker's license. I got a CPM. I got a minor in real estate finance, all these things. And when I actually went through it for myself and I actually started managing my own property, flipping it, rehabbing it, actually buying my own home, it just changed everything in my head in regards to actually helping other people. It really did, because I could not only predict what the process was, like a process, but it actually became something that I had gone through and could actually connect with people on an emotional level and make it my answers even more practical in my advice at a higher level. And so you might be saying, well, I can't do that. That's really hard. And yeah, it's not easy. It was so hard getting a house, and it was even harder, so much harder to get an investment property. But if you actually make that your goal, and if you really focus on that, you tighten the belt, you look at the loans that you're able to get, and if you're really willing to put yourself out there and you want to have that mindset, I really think it's a really good way to go. I mean, you're investing basically in the career you've chosen. It really makes you credible and makes it look like you actually believe in it. And because you're working so hard to find things for yourself, because you're going to work especially hard to make sure you're getting that good investment, both for your home and your investment property, it'll make you a better agent at actually finding properties as well. And you'll learn your area better, because you will look so hard for the perfect one if your own money is going into it. And then a way to expand that is you can start just doing it with other investors. You can become part of the team. And I will actually mention that in the next video about being young in real estate, where you actually can partner in a group to start affording to buy other complexes. Because here's the thing, I was nowhere near the amount of money I needed for the investment property, especially because the down payment is like 30%. It's not like 3 or 5%, which you can do for residential. So there's a whole different game there. And I'm going to go over that in the next one. Well, if you guys like this, like it, please. Comment on anything if you liked it, any questions you may have. And lastly, have a nice day.